Silly question, how do you get onto Alive? Hey, daft question, how do you actually get on Alive? Oh, there we go. I'm on. I was like, how do you actually get onto it? Right, I think I can speak quite freely on this app, so it'll be easier to like answer questions and stuff like that, won't it? So yeah, let's see. Trouble is, I don't have many like followers or subscribers. Is it subscribers? Yeah, don't have many of them on here. But hopefully notifications will be sent. I think I might have cut this one a bit short. So I cut an 8cm circle out, and I usually cut a 9cm like strip. Sometimes I push it and do like an 8.6, 8.7 centimeter, just so it's like less like strips, if that makes sense. But yeah, right, we got the circles cut. Yay! Or scored. I'm gonna start cutting it with a little can't get my words out now. But yeah, I think you can like the live as well. So if you are watching, let's like it so you get that thumbs up thing. That would be really, really good as well. And then say hi if you are watching as well. So I'm cutting circles out to make some of these. Oh, Claire, can you let me know, does that read the wrong way? I feel like it will. So it says love you, Mum. If I show you from the back, you can read it, but I'm assuming this doesn't do automatic flip. TikTok used to back in the day, and then they got rid of it. I thought it was a really useful, yeah, back to front. I thought it would be. Used to be really, really good on TikTok. They used to automatically flip it for you, but you wouldn't know on a live. Like Whatnot does it apparently. But yeah, so if anybody's got any questions, let us know. Tap the screen if you can, like the live. But we are cutting glass into circles, so I think I get 7 per strip. So I'm just going to grab the next part of the sheet and we'll cut them into strips to then cut them into circles. But any questions, pop them in. Say put the thumbs up, like the live. I think there's like a little heart thing that you can press and it'll fire hearts up. I'm not sure, it's been a very long time since I've done a YouTube live, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm making some glass ornaments, so it will read backwards, so let me just flip it around. But it's got a floral pattern along the bottom. This is all made out of glass, every part of it. Hey! Right, let me just grab a sheet of glass. So this is actually not a full sheet that I've got here because I've already cut a bit off of it. But we cut these pieces of glass into strips and then into circles. But any questions, just let us know. And I will apologise, I normally do live streams on another platform. So I'm a bit new on YouTube. So I don't know how it all works, but if you could share the live out, I don't know if you can, but that'll be good. So on my table, you can't quite see it, it's slightly out of thing. This is how we cut straight lines. So it's got a carbonite wheel. It's just a piece of metal that is made for scoring glass. So I've just got a ruler down the bottom and I'm just scoring it into strips and then we'll break it in a second. Yeah, any questions, pop them in. Sorry for the squeakiness. Right, that's all I can cut out. So I'm going to put the other half a sheet away for a minute. Bye. I'll just score this. Score and snap this. So the method to cut glass is score and snap. These are what you call running pliers. They will actually run the score line that you've done. So all I'm going to do is just match the line on my pliers to the line that's on my thing, and because the glass is cold, I've got a miss cut at the bottom. Not that you can see it, but that's because the glass is cold. Glass doesn't actually like being cut in cold temperatures. This time of year it's a bit of a problem. I'm currently working in a workshop and this side of the workshop doesn't have any heating whatsoever. Bit of a design flaw when we moved in that this is the only room that is suitable for glass cutting, but it just does not have any heating in it. We have discussed we're going to do some building work and hopefully bring some heating into here. But that requires time and money, so yeah, got a budget for it because we want to do this whole thing like knocking down a wall and extending the cutting room essentially. But yeah, so this here, so you just see me do straight lines. This is the same kind of tool but just on a circle axis instead. And then we get these circles. Now that's not going to come out unless I help it. So the more score lines you do, the more fragile the glass is, and effectively what you're doing is telling it you want it to be cut in a certain way. Now I have a handheld version of the circle and the straight line one that we were doing, and all I'm going to do is make little marks on the side of the circle to the edge of the glass, and that will tell the glass that's where I want it to be cut. And with any luck, that's where it will cut. And I'm also, just because it's cold in here, going to do a line between the two circles. And the more score lines you do, the weaker the glass is. So it's helping the glass. But yeah, any questions or anything, just pop them in. So what I like about live streams is the fact that you can actually ask questions there and then. But yeah, so you can see, for example, on this one, it's gone from the score line at the bottom to the score line at the top, and I've got one here and it should probably break. Well, to be fair, it didn't, but if I do this, see how it breaks along that line and nowhere else? But yeah, don't forget to like the live as well. I don't see any hearts coming up. Is that normal? Right, so this one, it's struggling a little, so I'm going to add another score line and that should help. There we go. But yeah, all of this is glass. So if you've never seen glass being cut, this is how you cut circles. So especially when I'm on another platform, I feel like when I'm decorating the glass, people think I just get the glass ready cut in the circles, pre-drilled. I don't actually know what you guys can hear, but you might be able to hear the drill in the background. My mum is currently drilling the circles that I'm cutting so that I can decorate them tomorrow. I'm just going to try doing some hearts and seeing if I can see them. I can't see them. Oh, right, okay. Maybe people are doing the like thing. I can't see any hearts floating up. I don't know. That's annoying. So yeah, we've got quite a number of these to do, so I'm just gonna keep going. On average, we probably cut and decorate about 500 circles in about a week. Oh yeah, it's not coming up on mine. Oh, it's coming up on this phone. It's coming up on this phone, but not on the one that I'm streaming on. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit... Because it's like different emojis, isn't it? There's like a smiling face, 100, a little shocked face, party cone. I don't know if I've already said that. I don't think I did. But yeah, if you're not already subscribed as well, guys, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button. Annoyingly, it doesn't tell me on the live, but... Ooh, that's a sharp bit. Can you see how sharp that bit is? That's why we need to make sure we take them off. Because that will go right through somebody's thumb. And then all the scraps I put in a little bucket, and I do make stuff with that. Now we do produce more scrap than I can use. So if you are a glass artist, we actually give the clear glass out for free. And we also sell some of our, you just have to pay postage for the clear glass, that's all. Which is more than welcome to come and pick it up. Or we also sell some of our coloured glass. We've got all sorts of different colours. Best thing to do is just to email us. Yeah, any questions, pop them in the comments. Is anybody watching who's new, or have you all come over from the other platform? So I was doing a live on there, but they really annoyed me, so I can't hear. But what I like about this is I can post the live after. So people can catch it and it'll be on the page then. So say these are going to be 8cm circles, these ones. To make some of these. Thank you for the thumbs up as well, guys. We're on 7 thumbs up. Can I do a thumbs up on here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thumbs up. We're on 8 thumbs up now. Wonder how many thumbs up we can get. So yeah, score these. So, is there anybody who's new on here? You're all very quiet. New to the live stream, or have you all come from other platforms? Well, I haven't had a violation, so much better. Trouble is, nobody talks on here. Yeah, this is all made out of glass. So I'm actually cutting circles to make some of these. Which, hang on, it will be backwards for you. So it says, love you, mum, this one. We do loads of different sayings and stuff, but every part of this is glass. So even the bottom bit with all the colours is all broken bits of colour glass, and I've melted it so it's still very textured. So I don't have many pieces. I've only actually got these 2 pieces here. But everything we do is made out of glass. So I'm just cutting the circles out right now. We go through about 500 circles in a week. So, yeah, we're just doing quite a lot of those at the moment. This is getting, I was going to say, it's getting stopped by something, which means it's normally a piece of glass there. Oh, thank you. If you have any questions, just let us know. Really wish the text screen. Let's see if I can get the text bigger. Automatic chance translation. That'll be good. No, I can't get the you know, like the writing any bigger. It's a good job the phone's quite close to me. Just got to be careful of little shards of glass. So, yep. And get them out before they do any damage. But yeah, if anybody has any questions at all, I'm more than happy to try and answer them. I say I'm just cutting out these circles to then make those little hanging decorations. We've got we do about 500 circles in a week. It's quite a lot that we do. So I've just scored the glass. Can you see all the little score lines? That is how the glass knows where to break. And then I just tap the back just to start the process, because I find it like otherwise it's too big of a thing. So then we end up with like little circles. And then if you've got any bits like this, now it's important to find which way your score line is. You have to break the opposite way, so you have to pull against the score line, whereas it wouldn't go this way. But if you pull the right way, it will just pop off. That's like really important. Sometimes you're looking at it going, why won't this like break? And you find out that actually the score line's on the other side. The scrap glass, we either give it away to other glass artists or sell it, or we make like little glass hearts and stuff with them. We do a beach design, a rainbow design. I don't know, but I might have uploaded a video, a short on how I do these. Most of my content is on TikTok. YouTube's very new to me. I don't even think I've got 350 subscribers on here, where I've got 52,000 followers on TikTok. So most of my stuff goes on TikTok. I normally do lives every day on there, but they really pissed me off today, so I've come on here instead, just out of spite, just because they're not going to miss me, but just so I'm not another statistic to them, I could be a statistic to YouTube instead. But yeah, if you're not already subscribed, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I'm trying to grow it slowly but surely. I don't know how many we're on. Oh my god, we've had 2 new subscribers. Thanks, guys. I was going to say, we were on 349 earlier, so I know it's only 51, but it's 2 more than I ever expected. So I've just cleared off my desk and I'm going to grab the rest of the sheet of glass. I only actually cut about half of it so far. Well, actually, I've cut about 3/4 of it. So the sheets of glass come in sizes of 60 centimetres by 120 centimetres. It's a bit more than that usually, because it's done with inches. So in inches, 24 inches by 48 inches. Because the glass is actually made in the US. Like the plain glass is made in the US. And then we import it in and then start to do all the pretty things to it. Start adding the design and things like that. But yeah, if anybody's got any questions, let us know. Tap the likes. Don't forget to do the thumbs up thing. I think that's meant to be important on here. I think. So I've been told. So I'm just scoring these into straight lines because they don't come in the strips, so I have to cut the strips. This one needs a bit WD-40. These are called running pliers. So on here there is a little line. If I match that up with the line that's on my glass, I'll lift it up in a sec to show you properly. So if you can see those lines on here, if I match the line on the glass and just squeeze lightly, it should break along the score line. So one of the many misconceptions that you've got with glass cutting is that people think you have to push really hard when you're scoring, and you honestly don't. Add a cute, oh yeah, no. What was that? Oh, it said something about add a Q&A, but it said, what's your favourite holiday? I mean, my favourite holiday is anywhere hot. But I think, is YouTube American? Probably be like Christmas and stuff, wouldn't it? I think it's American. Everything's American. Sorry, I can't have any music on either because of copyright rules on TikTok, YouTube. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button and share the live out. I think you can do that on here. And I say I'm going to score the glass. In between, and then yeah, any questions, more ASMR, I know. I like the sound of glass being cut, but I don't know if everybody does. It's just a tiny little shard there. So because the glass is cold, we're just getting, just being a bit of a nightmare, to be fair. Because you want your glass to be warm. I do. There might be a link in the bio. There might. I don't know if I've set it up. But if not, if you search PamPetersDesigns.com, will come up. It should be the first one that comes up, unless skip the ads, because people try and do the ads. But our website's pink. If you find a pink website, that's us. But yeah, PamPetersDesigns.com is the. And we've got hundreds of different versions of stuff. So like those circles, we can do personalised ones, and we can do we've got like, honestly, it's about 500 different products that we make, all in all. Thanks, Gary. So yeah, like for these, for example, I've got like Love You Mummy. Like we do a lot of Mother's Day stuff. So I do like Granny, Nana and all sorts. But we also do like personalised ones. So I can do names and stuff on there. I can do dates. Yeah, quite a few different things. Oh, do you know what? I thought I had set it up, but I can never be sure with me. Yeah, the colours on screen don't ever look, they're much brighter in person, and then obviously if you can get them with daylight behind, oh, they're absolutely amazing. Like the colours just pop on them. To be fair, this red is coming out quite bright on screen. Well, it is on this one. Is it on? No, it looks a bit dull on this one. I think it depends on what phone you've got as well. Because like looking at it on this one, it looks much duller than on there. Right, I'm going to do 3 more strips and then I'm probably going to come off. I did think, do I do it on Whatnot? But I just don't know what platform to do a live streams on. Because yeah, TikTok was not it today. It was this morning. I don't know how it can go from being so high to so low and I have so many issues and so much stuff in like, and I'm like sat here going, oh, studying, going, do you know what, I probably should have counted my lucky stars as this morning was like really good and not like the latter, you know. It's just really irritating now because I've had to restart the live so many times. My algorithm now is completely shot. I have to rebuild it all back up again. cutting, I'll be nice. So I haven't done a glass cutting live on any platform since way before Christmas. We're looking at like 4 to 6 months. I can't remember the last glass cutting live I did. I used to do them every single Sunday, every single Saturday, and I'd even come in on a Sunday to do it sometimes. But yeah, this glass does not like me today. It's too cold. It's actually freezing to the touch. And when glass is freezing to the touch, it doesn't like, and I'm getting loads of shards as well, which would also indicate that it's far too cold in the workshop to be cutting glass. Not without bringing in the heater. I'd have to bring in the heater in here for at least an hour for the glass to be warm. So I've got 2 more strips. I'll do them. So if you have any questions or anything, let us know. Or do I just leave them? Do you know what? I'm just going to leave them. I can try again tomorrow. Some really odd noises coming off everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to leave them. I'm going to come off and try them again tomorrow. If I just leave this door open a bit. Because there's no point cutting glass if it's not going to do it. Oh, it's censoring your comment. What comment have you done? Yeah, I can't see your comment. Oh God, I wonder what they're censoring. God, are they worse than TikTok for censoring? Oh right, so you can't actually put the website down. That's interesting. Oh right. Right guys, I'm gonna come off. You may see me on TikTok, you may not. I need a breather. See, I'm never on YouTube. I don't understand it. TT, for instance. Oh, no. What? It's hard, isn't it? Like, every platform's got something different that you can and cannot do. You can't do this. You can do this. You're not allowed to do this. You must do that. It's actually, like, I sometimes just want to give up with it all. And I'm like, I'll just make content, it'll be fine. I'll just be one of these people who don't go live and I'll just make content. And then I can't make the freaking content. Like, I just can't do the content. Like, I sit here and go, right, I'm going to film something, and then I don't. And then I come home and I'm like, right, I'm going to edit something together. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't really make a video. That's like a 10-second clip is not going to do much. Like, I need to do a bit more. But I'll start back up on the content again, I think. So I'll have to rack my brain as to what I can do. I'm on my own tomorrow, so I might actually do a day in the life of, maybe. I'll shove some makeup on. I'll do a day in the life of tomorrow because I'm on my own, so I won't be in anybody's way. Yeah, I'll do that. Right, anyway, see you all soon. Thank you guys. Bye.